All right, so if you're like me and you've been having the 100% disk drive issue, and you go in your task manager and you see it, your disk drive, or it says disk right here, and it's at 100%, and your computer is running extremely slow. You're not able to open massive apps, and you've been having this issue for ages, and you've Googled all the answers and you've Googled all the solutions that are supposed to fix it. I have two possibilities that aren't widely known out there. They're not in the major other videos that have already covered this problem. So if you're hopefully lucky like me, I've gone through this problem for so many times for the longest, and it was just annoying. So I'm hoping that one of these two solutions might fix your problem. So if you've done, you disabled Superfetch, you've disabled Windows Defenders and you ran the virus checks and all the malware, you went through the H keys through regedit and whatnot, however you say it, the regedit, you've done all that, and you Googled all the fixes, you tried the already, top YouTube videos, hopefully this one, with a couple other things that you can do that are less common, that it took me a while to find how to do this. So what you're going to want to go ahead and do is very first one, if it's Chrome, if you go into your resource monitor and you see a whole bunch of Chrome using up a lot of disk space, I went ahead and I went into regedit myself. So if you click Windows R, you go into regedit, go into that. What you're going to want to go ahead and do is set the prefetch and superfetch to 0. So you're going to want to go to right here, H key local machine, then you go down to system, then you go down to control, then you go down to it's way down here, session manager, excuse me, and then you go to prefetch, memory manager, and then memory management, and then prefetch. What you're going to want to go ahead and do is go to enable prefetcher, modify, and you switch it to 0, and then you do the same thing with superfetch. And if Chrome is the thing that's causing the issue, that should fix it right. You should see your disk drive go from 100 go all the way down to to the one to low numbers at 20s and whatnot. It depends on what you're running, but it should drop from 100 and shouldn't be using as much disk drive. That's one thing I did. Another thing that I did as well is I didn't know that this was really hard to find. I was searching through forums, and I found out that Restore Point could be causing the issue as well. So what I went ahead and did is I went into my control panel. You could just type in control panel right here, go into system and security, system protection, and then I went to configure and disable system protection. And what that did for me is that dropped it down a lot as well. This was what I did before the Chrome, and it went down from 100, it went down to like 50 for a little bit, and then it shot right back up, because the main issue for me, it was the Chrome. But this did help a lot, and I've seen that other people had this issue as well. So this was one thing that was causing the issue as well. My system restore was just kept restoring, making restore points, and it had a whole bunch saved up. So I went ahead and I disabled the system protection, and I also deleted all the restore points that I already had. That's what worked for me, at least. If it's not one of those two issues, hopefully it was one of the more popular issues, like the turning off the one of the services through the management and whatnot on one of the more popular videos. This is just two other things that aren't widely known. I hope it helps you guys out. And yeah, thanks for watching.